college football notes. Let's go ahead and bring it up, Garrett, if you have it. This came out a couple of days ago. There's Patrick Mahomes. You may know him, but you see the T-shirt. The T-shirt was kind of baffling to me, but I'm not a young person who's no style. It's like, really, the T-shirt's a duct tape like imitation. Like that's that. I don't know. Like I don't know if that's the coolest thing in the world, but if Patrick Mahomes is wearing it, it must be. And the message was sent anyways. That it looks like Texas Tech will be joining the Adidas brand after many years with Under Armour. Their Apparel deal was coming up, and there was a lot of questions about where they might go. And obviously with Patrick Mahomes being a marquee athlete for the Three Stripes, it just logically, like, of course, that would be a great landing spot for them. Now, what I'm curious about is they basically broke the news they're joining Adidas. But, like, how involved is Patrick Mahomes? Are we going to see a logo? Are we going to see, like, the Jordan style but with Patrick Mahomes? I'm for that. I think that they should market it and absolutely use him to the furthest extent. But I would not want to see it like on various, like on Louisville's jerseys in a few years, or like the Jordan brand. I would want that to be an exclusive Texas Tech thing. And if they have like the PM3 logo on there, I think that would be pretty sweet. But obviously, more details to come later on next summer. But yes, Texas Tech will be joining Adidas, and one of the last few schools that was still with Under Armour. There's others still with that brand, but a big move. And Patrick Mahomes obviously has a lot to do with that decision.
Yeah, they had these Under Armour Reds that looked washed out a couple years ago, and I wondered if they would start considering a new apparel provider, just because it wasn't a good look for them. But yeah, I look, you have to lean into Patrick Mahomes until you can't do it anymore. So look, his best friend is dating Taylor Swift. Lean into that too. I don't know, whatever you can do, Texas Tech, to make sure people remember that before Patrick Mahomes was the best player in the NFL, he was on your campus.
Yeah, I mean,
don't ask what was going on the campus on the football field, because some of those teams weren't very good, but he was there first.
Now, there was the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other shoulder when I saw this, because the angel on the shoulder absolutely thinks it's brilliant marketing to have that be the way that you made that official. Rather, like I saw somebody else point out, like you sometimes see like these boring emails of like they've signed a 4-year deal with Under Armour, but yeah, throw out a tweet on social media with the most popular American football player in the world.
Absolutely.
And say everything without saying anything, really, and just let people go crazy. And I think you got the effect that you wanted there. That was a way cooler way to make the announcement. So nearly 20 years with Under Armour for the Texas Tech brand, and they will now be, like I said, joining Adidas. So we'll see what those uniforms look like and what all will come with that. But, yeah, I would not be surprised to see some personalization with the Patrick Mahomes side of thing. That would just make a ton of sense for them. Elsewhere, a couple of other things to get to. Oh, the other side of me was thinking, what brilliant timing and a lever to pull when things aren't going that well on the field of, like, never mind that BYU game. Yeah. New uniforms, baby. It's kind of like when I forget who they lost to, and all of a sudden it's like, Micah Hudson just randomly commits out of nowhere. It's okay, cool.
And he said that too.
Yeah, right? No, it's smart. It's smart to keep it upbeat and keep the positive news flowing, even if the results on the field aren't exactly what you're wanting at the moment. So that kind of think put a splash of sunshine on what otherwise was a little bit of a rough week there for Red Raiders fans. So looking forward to seeing how all that plays out. Meanwhile, one more college football note before